what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I am streaming once again. This time it's something completely different, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the stream I did yesterday where I was fixing Froppy. I have not forgotten that. I just felt like doing this today. I'm going to start this off from the very beginning. Okay, I've already got MMD up, open, got Miku in the background. What I'm going to do for you guys today is find the video that I'm going to animate with and go through the process. I don't even know what to expect, by the way. It'll just show, I'm just showing you the work I go through, what I have to do to get a video background into MMD so that I can use it to animate with. Okay? Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the video, which hopefully I didn't close. There she is. This is the video, Mikakunin de Shinkoke. That's the name of the anime. Here it is. And that's it. Because the only part I need to worry about is the part that starts from here to there. Because now it switches camera angles. But if you notice the switch in the camera angle, she's doing the same thing over and over again, just left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. So I don't need to worry about anything other than that small section right there where she starts. Okay, so now let's copy what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the YouTube link. I'm going to use good old Google to search in YouTube, download her YouTube converter and downloader, convert to MP3. I usually pick the top link. It should be noted that I usually pick the top link as long as there's not something like an ad under it. Sometimes when you use Google, it'll show up a bunch of links, but right under the link it says ad, like somewhere down here, ad down here. I don't click those. Those are usually bad news. Now we're here. It just says paste link, boom, it's pasting, preparing your conversion. Video is being processed, 30%, 40, 70%. Yeah, go away. Download. Before it has a chance to do the stupid ad blocker thing. This is not what I want. This is a trick right here. So you clicked, I said to click download, right? And then this window opened up, and it's telling me to do this, but I know better. You don't want to do that. This is not telling me to download. Okay, why are you doing that? Oh, look at that. Hold on, let me move this over so I can see the chat. And there we go. Look at this. Look at this. This is no good. Do not fall for this crap, okay? Freaking close that nonsense. Hit the download button again. This is another redirect ad. Close that. Hit the download button again. And there you see it finally downloaded. They trick you, see? You click download, a new window opens up and you think, oh, this is it. No, it's not it. This is them trying to sell an ad to you and get, like, just completely ruin your day, basically, because you don't know what those ads have behind them. They could have Trojans, they could have keyloggers, they could have cookies that are tracking you. You don't want to click on those ever. But we got the video. Here it is. And it's an MP4 format, which is not what I wanted. Did I forget something? Quit opening that window. I did. I forgot to change the MP4 to AVI. So let's do that. Let's do that again. Download. There it is. Okay. Now we got it in AVI. Now normally MMD only recognizes .avi video formats. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. I think this is going to open up the video. Did I just do that? Oh, no. No, that's okay. Show in folder. Right-clicking, show in folder. Let's play it, see if it plays. It should. Not good quality. But that's fine. It's a simple dance. I don't really need good quality. It's just a little annoying. Okay, now we know where it's at. Let's go to MMD and see if MMD will let us put it in the background. So we go to MMD, we click on the background text right up here, and we go down to load background AVI file, click that, and then find the folder that our video is in, which is in downloads. There and right there, and see if it loads. Cannot open AVI file. Very common problem I have. It's awesome. So I'm going to open up Sony Vegas. That's the program I have. Doesn't have to be Sony Vegas. You can do this with other programs. The key is to render the video using a codec that MMD likes. And sometimes it takes more than one try. So now that we opened up Sony Vegas, drag and drop the video file there, drag and drop it into there. Gonna zoom in. Where's my audio file? It doesn't matter. I don't need. Wait, I do need audio. Where's the audio? Hold on. Let's drag and drop the MP4 version. See, the MP4 version has audio, so let's delete that. Move that up here. Move that up here. Won't let me. Okay, then we'll delete this track. Okay. So there we go. So that's there. Before I get ahead of myself, I need to go back to the original video and get the audio from it. And there's various ways I can do this, but the usual way I go about it is I just use Audacity, and I select Audacity to record from my stereo mix, which is right here. You can record from your microphone or your stereo mix. I usually use my stereo mix. What was that? That is another pop-up. That can go away. I usually use stereo mix in Audacity, and then I'll press record, and then I'll press play. And it's just recording what is going through my headphones right now. That's all I need of the audio. And then I had that set up. Now I can go back into Vegas. Whoops, that's not Vegas. Back into Vegas. And I can zoom in Vegas with the middle mouse wheel, and I can scroll like this. I want to start it from right there. I'll press S to split right there. Delete it. Mouse it on over. And then find where the frame changes. Using the arrow keys, I can go right. Zoom in to get the exact frame it changes on. And I usually don't go, I don't usually cut it right here. I usually go one frame back, and I cut it one frame behind, and then I delete the rest. Double click and it selects everything to be rendered. And then go to File and Render As. Now here's the thing. Here's the important spot right here. What do we render it as? It has to be in an AVI format. So let's look around for AVI. AVI. AA3, FLAC, JPEG, MOV, MP4, MPG, MP3, MP4, MX, PCI, MP4, AVI, Video for Windows. Now look at all these different types of AVI for Windows. If I remember right, PAL-DV is the one I want. And I hope I'm right. It's going to go to the desktop. And it's very quick, very short video. Alright, I just realized I did something a little wrong because there were black bars I don't want to have on the video. But let's first check and see if it works with this codec that we've used. The PAL codec. Find our desktop untitled AVI. Will not open it. So that's okay. Let's fix the video by right-clicking. Oh, close that. Right-clicking and then going to Properties, and then unchecking Maintain Aspect Ratio, like so. Now it should fill the entire screen, and there should be no black lines. Okay. Let's try rendering again as a different type of codec. Let's try the NTSC SDYUV. Actually, no, let's try PAL SDYUV. Override it. And then try again. Background, load background AVI file. On the desktop, untitled. Hey! So there you go. In Sony Vegas, with the codecs that I have set up, I'm able to get it to work in MMD by using PAL SDYUV. Now, if you suddenly got Sony Vegas and you use this as well and it didn't work, that would be completely expected, because I also have a lot of other software installed on my computer that has different codecs that it uses and stuff like that. So don't expect this to work for you if you choose to use this way. So now we have our video. We can go ahead and close this nonsense. The next thing to do, oh shoot, I didn't mean to close that. Dang it. Dang it, I did not mean to do that. That was a big oopsie right there, and you're about to see why. Maybe it'll open up and have it still saved, maybe? Maybe? Oh, I forgot music. I forgot to play music, I'm sorry. Whoops. Forgot to play music. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Actually, I'll wait. What should I play, guys? Got any playlists you like to hear? I'll let you decide. Alright, I have to do this again because I forgot something very important. Okay, right there. Doing the same thing again. One frame difference. One frame back. S. Boom. Delete. Done. Okay. Whoops. Done that. Move that back there. Go back to MMD. I gotta close this now because if I don't, it'll mess up. If I kept the weird thing about MMD is if you keep MMD open when it's using a video file and you try to overwrite that same video file, it won't work. For some reason, and this doesn't happen with any other program that I have, but for some reason when you use when you put a file in MMD, it is always active. It is always being read as computer language goes. So if it's being read, you can't do anything to it. You can't edit it. You can't overwrite it. So you have to close MMD. And the same thing goes true for background picture files in MMD. If they're loaded in MMD, they are always in use, and you just have to close MMD to be able to overwrite them or edit them in any way. Okay, now I'm going to render this one. Same way. Yes. Okay. Now what I forgot to do was get this audio file. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's split that there. This is how I do it. So this is the section. Oops. Right here, this middle one is the section that we're using. And the start of the audio is at the timestamp. Where's the timestamp at? Down here. 4 seconds and 4 minutes and 2 seconds in. Right? Is that right? 4 minutes, 2 seconds? Yeah. 4 minutes and 2 seconds in. So now I'm going to go to my Audacity. And I'm going to go... I don't think it's 4 minutes. I think it's 4 seconds. It's hard to tell. Whoops. I'm going to play that through my headset, not my monitor. Okay. Just like that. Cut it down. It's got to be 4 seconds, right? Let's play it. Okay. 4 seconds and 2 milliseconds in. So we'll go to Audacity. Here's the 4 second line right here. Hold Control to zoom in. And there's 4.2 right there. Hit S to split, I think. No, that's not. How do I split in Audacity again? Is it C? Control C? No. How do I split? I've forgotten. Alright, I won't split it. I'll just drag it over. Drag it over. Hit Control X to cut. And then the end point, which is right here, is 12 seconds and 25 milliseconds in. We just go into Audacity and we find the 12:25. Ooh, I cut it at 12. Huh. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. Oh. Just wrong. $12.25. 402. Oh, okay. Let's delete this. I see what I did. I need to delete that. Scroll this down so that the timestamp is more accurate. Okay. So, I'm confusing myself. Okay. Where does this start at? That starts at where I want it to start. Okay. Got it. And then the endpoint is actually 8 seconds and 23 milliseconds. So I did it correctly. 8 seconds is right here. Zoom in. 820 is here. 823 is right there. I'm off there. And zoom back out. Take the finger and drag it over here. Control X to erase that. and then double click to highlight file, export, not MP3. Export as a WAV file because MMD only recognizes WAV files. They don't recognize MP3 files. Export as WAV, desktop, rename it to, I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I don't want to name the freaking thing. Nobody's commented about what music they want to hear, so that's why there's no music playing. Mashiro-tan. Name it Mashiro-tan. .mp3. Wait, what? What did that say? That was an error message. Export is not MP3. I put MP3 out of habit. I meant to put WAV. Export as WAV. Mashiro.wav. There. That's all that took. I'm not going to save that. That can be go bye-bye. And then that can go bye-bye. Seriously, you can tell me any kind of music you want to hear. I'll play it. Even curse words, I don't care. Now we can go back and open MMD. What is that right there? Go to background, load background AVI file, which is on the desktop, untitled. There she is. Go to load a model. I'm going to use Miku Hatsune that I edited. There she is. And then go to our desktop folder in our Explorer folder. Mashiro-tan wave, drag and drop it on there. And we press play to see if it's in sync. Whoops. How many frames is this? So many frames this is. My left and right keys on the keyboard are not working for some reason. 246 frames. I should be able to do this in one sitting. It should be really easy and really simple. So let's play it back. Oh, that's why it wouldn't work. I had this selected. This is a mistake that I often forget about, by the way. If you click on any of these boxes, like you're going to put in numbers, any of these boxes, the one below V select and one below delete, one below play or repeat, it traps your keyboard controls there. You have to like click a button, like let's say a harmless button like select, to get rid of that input that you have in the box, and then my keys work. See, now I'm able to scroll back and forth just using my keyboard. So we're going to scroll all the way to the beginning where she's posed, getting ready to start, and go to our camera view. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. We want to play it so we can hear if it matches and syncs up with the animation to audio. So we'll put in 333, and that'll be the frame it ends on. Oh, looks right to me. Oops. Uh-oh. Poof. I thought it froze for a second there. Alright. Now that we know it's in sync, bring Miku back into frame. Surprisingly, she's already pretty close to where she needs to be. But let's go to camera. like that. And then zoom out once by zooming out with the middle mouse wheel. And we want to, what we're creating right now is the most important part of any animation in MMD you could ever do. It's the first step to when you first start animating, very important right here, and that is setting up a key camera reference. By creating this camera reference, you can use the tab key to go back and forth between editing the animation and viewing the camera to make sure that the model is always in the right spot and you're not unintentionally moving her too far out or too far in from the original dance. It's hard to explain, but I hope it'll become more apparent as I move along. So we're going to make our custom camera, our main camera frame. Because keep in mind, we're in the camera mode right now. Miku is still on the 0, 0, 0 point of the axis. You can see that right here when we change to her. All of these are zeros. When we change to the camera, and we move just the camera. And what I'm looking for is height ratio. The top of her head and the bottom of her feet, like that. It's not perfect, so I'm putting her in the middle. I'm holding control. And I'm using the magnifying glass to zoom out, like so. And that looks pretty darn close. And still holding control, I will move her to where I am now looking for waist or hip alignment. Not so much head, because that's not important. We want the hips aligned as close as possible. Like that. Now that that's done, I'm going to hit register in the camera box so it stays that way. And now you'll see I'll hit tab. And if I do this, or let's say I try to move her over because I want to animate her, but then I want to go back to see if I'm still lined up, I hit tab again. And that's the camera angle that we set just a moment ago to make sure that she is still lined up. I just hit tab again. Now we're going to pose her like this. Alright, nobody's saying anything about music, so I'm going to find my own thing. Driving me crazy. The silence is driving me crazy. I know. What's the name of that game? Idolmaster OST. There. See how loud that is. Hopefully that's okay and that's not too loud. I'm sure you'll let me know if it is. Okay. So now we're going to pose her. Foot just like that. I'm going to hit tab twice real quick. And I'm just clicking on the bones and using the local controls here to move her around. Now I'm going to do a shortcut. I'm going to go to File and load the pose data that I have saved that curls her fingers a little bit. I'm going to curl the left hand. Left hand half closed pose. Like that. It curls her fingers a little bit. I'm going to tab back to camera mode, and the arm is a little bit high, but I don't think I can fix that because it's just a perspective height issue right there. Now that that is all set up, we can hit the S key to deselect everything. The red bones are the bones we moved. Hit register, and that pose is now set in place. And in little as 2 frames, she is already in movement. Very quick. Whoop. It's got her back to us. And our arms are to her sides, but slightly out. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the bones. Now I clicked on this bone, and I went down here and I clicked reset to bring it back to its default position. And when you click on any button on MMD interface, it stays selected. And if I hit the space bar, it presses the button again for me, which is a cool shortcut. Like I'm clicking on this bone and I hit the space bar, and it resets it automatically. This also works if you go over here and click on the fingers right here. It selects all the fingers, and then I can reset all the fingers like that. Now I'll tab back to camera, and tab back over here. Turn the feet where it's facing the same direction as she is. Her feet are, I mean. I'm using that blue line right there. See it, that blue line? That's the front part of the foot. I'm using that as a guide to know where to point the foot because it's kind of hard to see, you know? You know what? There's something wrong with this model. I'm not sure what. But when I twist her, her feet are not supposed to do that. That's not normal. I'm not sure what went wrong to cause her to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and register that the way it is. Select all of these diamonds, hit copy, delete her model out of there, and use a different model. Paste. Let's see if this one does it. It does not do it. Okay. I don't think it does it anyway. It does do it. Alright. Let's try the other one that I haven't edited and see if that works. Whoops. Control Z to undo that. Delete those. I need to go to frame 1 and paste. Hit the V key to see through the model. V V as in Vixen or Volkswagen. I don't remember her feet doing that ever before. I'm not sure why they're doing that now. Oh, that might be why. She was pretty crooked, wasn't she? There. Since I know it's not the model, I'm going to go back to my other model. Oh no. Not sure why it's blinging at me like that. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, it stopped. It looks like she's got her hands in a fist. So let's put her hands in a fist. I have post data for that too. Both hands in a fist. Now we're gonna select this bone, hold the shift key down, select this one and then the wrist one. Then we can copy and reverse and then make both arms the same on each side. Yeah, I started writing letters in the box because it was making that noise. I started doing that after the noise was happening. I'm not sure why it was making the noise at all. Good evening! Looks like the middle of her toe is in the middle of her arch in the animation, so let's do that here as well. And then move her forward. Register. That is quite a leap, I think. Let me see here. Oh, okay. I forgot to move the center. There. Make sure it's even. In the middle. Her foot is crooked. Is that normal? Okay, that's why I need to grab her leg here. And twist it so the foot doesn't look so wonky. There we go. Copy that, Go back to frame 0, frame 0. Paste, register, and then let's look at it. That looks ugly, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the after image in this, which you can see right down there, as a animation reference. I'll do it right in the middle. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll go to the frame 0, copy. Let's see, let's click on the ankles. I'm just clicking on everything, hitting X, and then clicking on the reticles so that they register that they've been moved. I'm going to copy that, go forward to that point right there, paste that, change to the camera, change back, and then copy that pose. We register at 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, paste there. Oh, that's so quick. There we go. Alright, this may take longer than I thought it would. How long have I been streaming already and I just got this far? It's terrible. 40 minutes, oh my god. My problem is I spend too much time explaining what I'm doing, just for the benefit of the audience. Let's do that one. Copy that pose, and go back to frame 4, register that, Back to the frame 12, paste and register that. And look back and see how it looks. So because it's so fast, because of just the way the animation is, what I'm going to do, because if you look at her left foot right here, it moves really fast in the beginning. It's like blip, blip, and then it takes a while to get to this point right here. So to even that out, what I'm going to do is just delete that and see if it evens it out. Do I have the wrong thing selected? Looks like, okay. Register there, delete it. Alright, let's not delete that. Let's try deleting this one. That looks awful. Maybe I have to keep it that way, after all. I'm already messing up with the height of the head. Did I mess up the camera? I must have messed up the camera. Let's move it up. Zoom it in. It has to be perfect. There. Okay, that's what I need to do. I need her to go up right here. There. And she goes up higher here. She moves over to the left a little bit. I mean the right a little bit. There. These buttons down here to put the up and down to ground zero, and then these angles, I think it's the X angle, yeah, to flatten the foot out. There we go. Just got to move them, turn them a little bit, move on to the leg, reset the leg. From this point on, she's going to be standing straight ahead. Then our arms come in closer. And we'll do the clicking, holding shift trick again to select those three, hit copy and reverse to make the other side the exact same. Tilt her face down because she's got an impact from when she stomps down to begin her jump hops. Copy that. 2, 3, 4. Back, register back there, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward, and then boom, like that. Right there, her hands will go out a little bit, so we want to do that. register that. And there we go. Now the hops. Oh, her toes go up, or her heels go up, don't they? That's a little too much, actually. There we go. Go to the camera view. Next thing to do is to get her body to go up a little bit, because now she's on the bouncing up part. And then copy that. 8, registered at the previous frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Paste, register. Her hands go even closer in right there. Okay. Okay, so right there, instead of reanimating it, that's the exact same frame that we just animated. So if I go back right there, and I just take that and one animation line, copy it, paste it there. We don't have to animate it again. Okay, and then paste it again right there. And then in between here, we need to find, it is from the original one we copied 1, 2, 3 in, and then we copy the middle, like so. And we go 1, 2, 3, paste. And that is it. It's just this one section right here. Copy there, because we're copying the downward, the land right there. And the next land is there, and we just hit paste. Paste. I am still going along with the video to make sure I don't fall out of sync. Okay. And this is where she hops to. We'll go to camera view real quick. And she is both moving to the left and forward, I can tell. And she's leaning forward. I put her a little bit too far. No, I've got her lined up with her legs, but her head is over there to the right a little bit, so... Can I do this? Run this. She needs to be a little bit up. Foot over there a little bit, take the leg and twist it in a little bit. And then the arms go out. I'm gonna have to do this. She's just not lined up with the body. And since she's moving forward, we want those arms to be forward as well. We copy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks wonky right now because her feet are behind her. Hopefully it'll fix itself if I move them forward. By the way, this animation is going up on the Miku Miku Dance resource, as well as it being implemented in VR chat on an avatar. I'm not sure which. Copy that. Her legs are not proportionate to her body. Look at how high up she is. But in the video, it shows her feet are way down there. I don't think they could even stretch that far. No, they can't. So what I'll have to do is just make this one up a little bit higher. Copy that pose. 2 frames. The proportions make it so hard. Just gotta use your like I guess creativity would be the word, imagination, to make up the difference. I mean, it's a lot different between animating on paper and having a constriction to bone movement. The good news about this dance is once I get finished with this hop, it's going to be another copy and paste repetition job. This is the hardest part. One of the hardest parts I have is right here, the landing animations that you get to make it look realistic. Let's give it a shot. What's up, Slash? You're right. I am making it in one sitting because it's that easy. And yeah, that small impact is something I have trouble with. It never looks right to me. I mean, it probably looks right to anybody else that looks at it, but to me, it never looks realistic enough. All right, there she is. Copy that. Take 4. And then she bounces up a little bit. Whoop. Her arms straighten out. Foot comes down. See how high up she is? She's not even on the ground right now. Where is it? Oh, her toe is, okay. Her toe is actually like that, straight down. Oh my god. Okay. It's like make her lean forward a little bit. Head come back. Copy that. 1, 2, 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. Paste. Her right foot comes up, goes out to the right, and then comes up and a little bit further out to the right. And it looks like she's leaning way far forward now. Just copy this one side to the other side. Let's go with that for now. Which goes down real fast. Now I can just copy this. 3, 1, 2, 3, paste, register. Looks like I can copy them now. Hop up, hop down, hop up. Hop down. Oops. Copy. Looks like our arms go down right there, just a little bit, instead of going up. There we go. 135 frames in out of 260. Reset the shoulders so they go down. Arms going down. Copy and reverse. Her arms go up sharply right there, don't they? Whip. Whip. So, she does that on the left foot. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it just to see if I can save a lot of time. Right when she hops on her left foot right there. At frame 109 to frame 140. 109. 140. Selection going to be all frame. Range selection. So that just selected everything between those two frames. Copy. And then when she hops on her right foot, right there, we'll hit reverse. Okay. I was afraid that would happen, but maybe I can work with this. Which one is this? Is this the x-axis? Okay, let's go to something I hardly ever use. Apply center position bias right there. And we'll put x as 1. See what that does. Okay, we want -1. So the Control-Z to undo that. Try it again. We'll put -5. Okay, we need more than that. Do it again. -10. Okay. What this is doing is it's taking all of the red selected motion data diamonds and it's applying a position bias to that section that is selected as opposed to the entire motion. And if I can line it up, I could probably use it. And save myself a little bit of time. Okay. Copy that. So I can tell that the arms are different, you know, completely different from the way it was before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the arms the way they should be first of all. Let me click on this red bone. I don't want to copy that one. Go ahead and register it where it's at. And then copy those red bones. Register them. And then just paste them on each frame that has registered motion. And then I won't have to move them as much. Okay, so next thing I need to do is either copy the position of the center bone exactly or delete all the center bones, because there's no way I'm going to be able to move it freehand at the exact correct spot. It'll look janky, it'll look vibratey, it'll like dart back and forth a little bit. So let me put it right there. I basically need the X and Z properties of where it's at. And I'm just going to delete them. That'll be the easier way to deal with this. Boop. feel like I'm messing this up right now. It doesn't look right. Down, up, up. It hangs up for a little bit longer. So what is the button to insert a frame? I and K. None. Up. Okay, so now I can just copy this one, I think. Yes. V-select, copy. She goes up there and she goes down there. Up there. I need to select, I need to copy this one for the up. There. Goes down, and she goes up. That still doesn't look right. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. That part looks good, like from there to there. But then she's just like, not good. That looks better. Down, up, copy. Up, down, up. Down, up. Is that the end of the music? Did I really go through that entire playlist already? Oh, stupid YouTube. That stupid nonsense where it's like, are you still watching? Dumb. We're at the last stretch of this dance. Let me save it, by the way. I haven't even saved it yet. Wouldn't that have sucked if it crashed? It's done that to me before. I'm in the middle, I've been animating for like an hour and it crashes and I lose everything. Ugh. My eyes are burning. Ah. Okay. What? Why is it doing that? Oh, I clicked the track button. I was like, why is it snapping back like that? There we go. Whoops. Why is that foot broken? Where? Copy 188. feet are really wonky looking. It is easy. I mean, simple. That's why I thought I could sit down in one sitting and get it done. But I spent too much time explaining what I was doing at the beginning of the stream just for educational purposes. Now it's just me moving one bone at a time. Whew. Well, tell me I can copy this and just reverse it. That's a no. Yep, that won't work. Let's see if I can copy this and paste it. Not really. sound effects to the game that on the playlist that I'm using. Alright, that's annoying. Stage. Sound effects lesson. Oh, that's the end of the playlist. Restart. Oh my god, that looks so bad. But it's the way it's shown in the animation. I'm hoping it just looks better when it's finished or something. I might not. It's getting late and my eyes are burning and I'm tired. I don't know. Actually, it's getting closer to being in WEC, to be honest with you. I'm sleeping earlier and waking up earlier so that I have more time during the day to get work done and get paid for it. If I don't finish it tonight, I probably won't finish it tomorrow or the next day or the next day. It'll be another Chikado Chika Chika dance. Whoops. No, it's not procrastination. It's the lack of interest. I mean, I'm just doing these because I want to, not because I have to. Work is something I have to do. That's procrastination. I totally procrastinated in that. Work is annoying. But gotta do it until you figure out something to do that you enjoy doing and make money doing it.
King Austin said reminder to stay hydrated.
That was interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. You have a pretty good responsibility right there. Yeah, that was new. I've never had Discord talk to me like that before. Good old Austin. And ever since it happened, the chat is flickering. Has Austin hacked into me somehow? Almost done. We've reached the end of the video. Real soon here. That's the hard part about being a manager and being in charge. When people don't listen to you because they think they can get away with it. It has a lot to do with how you present yourself and the way you hold yourself. Basically, you'd have to turn into a douchebag and write them up or alert the real supervisor of the issue and have them discipline them to make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh yeah? Get Alan to help. Well, Alan, from what I can tell, Alan is pretty busy himself. Doesn't talk about it much, but I can tell that whatever he does, he's pretty busy. What's up, Chris? You're just in time to see the finish of the stream. I'm almost done. I'm not sure who Chris there is. It's the first time I've seen him in my stream. In just a minute, I will play this animation, see what it looks like, and hopefully I won't be completely disgusted with it. Man, I really messed up these arms. It's not a good idea trying to animate from the backside of her. Crap, she was crooked the whole time. I should have clicked this button right here. The model button lets me rotate evenly around her. Should have done that a bit ago. Oh yeah? How long you been animating with MMD, Chris? There you go, Sue. Shoot. So much time to kill. Animating, so much time to kill. I'm gonna go ahead and play it now. Oh, 2D animating, okay. If I want to bow down, my legs go forward. Well, let me see here. Be interested to know what model you're using in MMD. Because you can bow down two ways. You can bow down at the hips or the waist here, like that. Or you can bow down this way, which I don't recommend doing. This might be the way that you are doing it. The knees go forward, the feet don't go forward. Maybe that's what you mean by the legs going forward. You don't want to use the center bone to bow down. Usually, if you want to bow, you would use these two center bones here. The one to move the top half, and then the other to move the bottom half out, away like that. And your legs won't move. Jumping over sides. I'm gonna go ahead and play this animation back, see what it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible. You know what? I'm going to take your advice, Sue, and I'm going to finish this another day. I'll save it because as I'm watching this playback, this part is okay. That part there was off, and then the last part is really off. Like, the very beginning is good, but right there, if you look at her arms, they're not at all in time with the arms of the character in the video. And then that whole bit where she's bending forward, waving her arms, is just completely like mechanical, not moving very natural, because what I should have done was not rely on the video in the background, because I know what she's doing in real life, and I can like copy that in real life. I don't need a video to show it to me. She's just waving her arms up and down, and I should have done that. I would have been able to do a much better job at it. So what I'm going to have to do is go back to this later and fix a lot of it, because I don't want it to look bad. That's what I always say. If you're going to spend time working on something, do it right and make sure you're happy with it before you release it. Anyway, thanks for stopping in, everybody, and nice to meet you, Chris. Thanks for subscribing. I will be posting more. I don't have really a schedule or anything. I just post when I have free time. So, you know, if you miss a stream, it'll be on the channel later. I keep my streams posted on the channel. And yeah. Thanks again for watching, and you guys have a good night or day, whatever time it is in your zone.